Hey guys, this is INFJ Johnny. I love being an INFJ, but there are reasons that I hate it, and these are the 5 that came to mind today. Let's do this. Number 1, I suck at details. I do not like cleaning the bathroom. And when I clean the bathroom, I have to go back and look at it, and every time I look at it, I missed a spot. All right? I don't like it that every 3,000 miles in 3 months I have to change the oil. Okay? On the car. I forget. I have to make a note, right? I don't like it that the registration on the car has to be renewed annually, and they send you that little thing, that little notification saying you have 30 days to do it or there's going to be a late fee, right? I don't like it that the tires have to be rotated every 6,000 miles, right? What else? I mean, on and on and on, right? The Netflix subscription is, the trial period is ending. All this stuff, I hate it. All right, that's number 1. I suck at details. By the way, INFJs have introverted sensing in the 8th slot of their cognitive function stack. It's absolutely last, right? And introverted sensing is details. Introverted sensing is data, all right? So there are some exceptions to this rule, but I would venture to say that most INFJs suck at details. And so that is one of the reasons I hate being an INFJ, is that I suck at details. Number 2, people think I'm an extrovert. I get that a lot. All right, so INFJs have dominant introverted intuition. We also have tertiary introverted thinking. So we're introverted. All right, we are introverts, right? But we have extroverted feeling in our auxiliary slot. And when we use that, when we wield that, when we exercise that, when we're tapping into that cognitive function, people can think that we're like totally like extroverts, right? Like I get that all the time. And I'm a musician. I've spent a lot of time performing on stage. I've done it for many years. And people will come up to you after the show and you're friendly and you're kind because you appreciate your fans. I do appreciate that. But it's exhausting. And it's like after I've done a show, I need to be alone. To just it's like extroverts. It's like they can just hang out for hours upon hours upon hours after an event. And all these people, they think that because of the nature of my job, right? Because of what I do, they assume that I'm an extrovert. And it's not just the nature of my job, right? It's that extroverted feeling. People read it wrong. They think we're extroverts. Why does he seem so tuned into me, right? And friendly when we talk? He must be an extrovert. The third reason I hate being an INFJ is that I require massive amounts of time alone. Now, INFJs like time alone. We need time alone, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out my video, 4 reasons INFJs are all alone, check that video out. In fact, I'll put an end card at the end of the video for you to click on to watch that video after this one. INFJs prefer to be alone, but what I'm saying is I hate the fact that I require so much time alone. I hate the fact that I need hours and hours a day to recharge my batteries. I hate that. It's just the way it is. And when I was a younger INFJ, I didn't pay attention to this, and that led to burnout. So, pro tip here, INFJ, get the time alone that you need each day, even though you're going to battle between this. There's going to be this war that you deal with in your life of having this love-hate relationship with being around people. That's something you're going to deal with, right? Set boundaries, have a self-care routine, make sure that you have a schedule that you can manage and that you balance the time alone with the time spent out with others. I really wish I didn't need so much time alone, but I do, and so I take that time for myself. I hate that though. The number 4 reason I hate being an INFJ is that I absorb the emotions of other people. You've heard it said that INFJs do this. Maybe some don't. I do. I hate it. And I'll say that empathy is a blessing and a curse. It's a wonderful gift. Empathy is the ability to understand the feelings of other people, to be able to relate to them and their experiences. Empathy is a powerful gift that I honestly do believe has the potential to unite humanity. But it is also a curse in the sense that we absorb energies and emotions from other people that are not our own. And I hate that. I hate that I do that. By the way, you could make the case that these 5 reasons that I hate about being an INFJ, I love them. All of them. All 5 of them. Right? This is the paradox, man. This is what sucks about being an INFJ. This is why we have these channels. This is why we go on these rants. This is why it's the reason why there's such a big forum and so much communication about this. Right? People just, they don't get it, man. They don't understand, which, yes, is the number 5 reason I hate being an INFJ. I feel misunderstood. Am I misunderstood? Well, I believe INFJs are misunderstood, but I believe that we feel misunderstood whether we actually are or not. So I'm going to say that yes, I hate being misunderstood, but it's more that I hate feeling misunderstood. And personally, I think that it has something to do with my difficulty articulating my insights, right? Like introverted intuition in the dominant slot is the rarest combination. Only INTJs and INFJs have dominant introverted intuition. And so most of the world can't relate to that. So when we try to explain our insights to people, it just a lot of times it doesn't make sense to them. And so we end up feeling misunderstood. Or rather, they do understand what we're saying, but it's kind of blurry or fuzzy because we weren't able to articulate it well enough to them, right? Anyway, that's my 5th reason. So, hey, you guys, thank you for tuning in. What are some of the reasons you hate being an INFJ that are not on this list? I've got to know in the comments. Let me know, guys. Talk to you in the next video.